Don't Eat Yellow Snow by Nikki McKinley, Becca, and Sophie. Do you know how much water on our planet is usable? 1% of the 326 million trillion gallons of water on Earth. Although 3% of the Earth's water is fresh water, it is mostly trapped in ice caps. So much depends on so little.
So water falls out of the sky like a paratrooper. It hits the ground and, just like a big bouncy ball, runs off and into plants and other water sources. The water then changes from a liquid to a gas, like Superman, flies into the sky and becomes clouds, which then falls to the ground like a paratrooper again.
Have you ever wondered where all the water that makes up the water in your body was before you were even born? The truth is, water molecules never disappear. Your water molecules could have been Abraham Lincoln's, Marilyn Monroe's, or JFK's, or even a dinosaur's water molecules. Water molecules never go away and are being recycled every minute of every day, so we are touched by something ancient.
You wonder what water molecules look like? They kind of look like Mickey and Minnie Mouse's heads. One hydrogen atom and two oxygen. Just how does groundwater work? When water seeps into the ground, it passes through the permeable layer, which is a material that water can pass through easily. Water goes into the zone of saturation. The zone of saturation is where pore spaces are filled with water. It's kind of like a sponge on top of the water table and below the impermeable layer.
In the winter, why do we put salt on the ice? So it can melt the snow, right? But wait, when you put salt on the ice, the temperature doesn't heat up. It gets colder. So how can the ice melt? Snow is made up of water, which is a polar. Salt is a polar too. A polar can dissolve another polar.
Just as most substances are polar, water can easily dissolve almost anything. The bad news is most pollution is polar. Since water is good at dissolving things, it's known as the universal solvent. A solvent is any substance that dissolves.
Groundwater can be polluted by anything that is put underground. The most common ways include septic tanks, landfills, gas stations, nuclear waste, and large farms. In the end, we could avoid water pollution if we were wise, but now we have to be smart to fix it.
Is bottled water better than tap? You have no idea. Water has a higher average acid level. Only 27% of all plastic bottles are recycled, and 37 billion bottles end up in landfills. I guess we haven't learned how to be smart yet.
The end.